the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, Dave Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Broncos offense will go to work first. And A.J. Hill will be running the show. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give out of the gun. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Hill. Under fire. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Broncos! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
The Volunteers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing.
The pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Snags it and he's open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. He'll run it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There's a crease, and he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Off play action. Throwing right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hill. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Brought down at the 20, it's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Running inside, it's Valentine. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Might as well stick with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Vols will send out the punt unit. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to it. Could be an alley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So here is the Tennessee offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the running game. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Volunteers in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Underwood. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't...
Flying down the right side. Touchdown ball. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And they tacked on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Marshall. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Dropping back, it's Hill. Rushes on him. He gets away. He'll get rid of it. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. There he goes. Touchdown Broncos. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. See more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Throwing, Underwood. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Swings it out to his running back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First and 10 coming up. From the gun, to give, looking for room. There's some room. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass on second down. Going to try to get it himself.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass. Fourth down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dodson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll run it on the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Vols look to keep this drive humming. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that want anger all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
He tries to take the top off. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Valentine. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the right. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Volunteers! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. Run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you can tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. On the run from inside his own 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Under fire. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Here comes the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He'll pull it down and run. Makes him. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Running inside. It's Valentine.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Oh, they're after him. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Keeps it on 1st down. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook, but on that play there...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. He's taking the shot, makes the grab on the big throw, and they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Scanning the field is Hill. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD. And you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And the extra point is good. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UMass, taking on the number 18 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the home team in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now over to your game inside Neyland Stadium. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Heupel at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That's caught. It's Matthews. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Volunteers want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another.
Unloads it downfield. Hits him in stride at the 10. And the balls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Using his legs, it's Valentine. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to him on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee!
This running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's Hill. Complete. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gives it on the option. Here's a little room there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw for it. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
The Vols headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Play fake, Underwood. Bringing the heat. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Underwood. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. The Volunteers are rolling down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the Western Michigan sideline. Guys, I have got my eyes on the running back. He told me he is pretty banged up from that loss last week.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And some room to work. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Back to throw, it's Hill. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. This time they'll go to the running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier? They'll
go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 5. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a 3rd and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. Oh, what a cut! He's loose on the right. And that was a huge one that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're going to ride this running back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like the ground.
Deep shot for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Matthews. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. It appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. And the Vols, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Right back to it. Maybe some... Got enough space. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the 4th quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out, still running strong.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the
Back's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's Hill. Snagged out of the air. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. He's going to take off. Good pickup there. They'll move the chain. Set up at the 41. And the Broncos are flying down the field. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over it. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rill will check on his condition. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Makes the catch, and he's free. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown ball. He got it. And it was lights out after that. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Hill. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. The Vols decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. With this big lead, guys, we are seeing the coaches start to reward some of the backups.
Turning it on! They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Throwing, Underwood. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the option. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Handoff from the gun. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets to give. got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hill. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.